What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Sean. For those of you who haven't been here before, my name is Sean. I do a daily video. It's something related to nursing. No rhyme or reason. Probably not going to change. There are a ton of videos out there that talk about the how to, what and what not to do in regards to interviewing for that first nursing job. And those are all great. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've done a couple of them myself. But I think a lot of people fail to communicate with the nursing world what happens after. Like, there's things that happen after the interview that they don't tell you about in nursing school. They don't tell you about these things after you've been in the profession a while. They don't tell you what happens once you leave the interview. I thought about 8 things that happen after every interview that you have, especially the interview for that job, the job that you oh so want. Not that we don't want every job we interview for, but you get the point. Number 1, your phone just stops ringing altogether. You go home, you're waiting on that phone call from HR to say, hey, we're offering you the job, and all of a sudden, your phone just stops ringing altogether. You're not only not getting the phone call from HR, but nobody's calling you. So then you're picking up your phone to make sure there's a dial tone. Then you're actually calling other people to make sure the phone's working on both ends. And if you leave your cell number, you will be constantly checking your phone to make sure you actually have a signal, because you don't want to not have a signal. You don't want them going to voicemail. Number 2, time seems to just stop. Or maybe stand still. You have the interview, let's just randomly say on Monday, and they say they'll get back to you in 5 to 7 days, or it'll take 2 weeks, or we'll contact you by Thursday or Friday, and then your entire week drags. And all you can think about is Friday. All you can think about is that day, that deadline that they would or would not call you and let you know if you got the job. It seems like every hour takes 10 hours. Every second takes an hour. Time literally stands still. Number 3, you start reviewing in your brain everything that happened on the interview, which is absolutely the worst thing known to man. You start overanalyzing everything you did, all of your mannerisms. Did I laugh too loud? Did I not laugh loud enough? Did I snort when I laughed? Did I smell? What were my facial expressions like? Did I look confident? Was I sitting appropriately? Were my legs all splayed out? What were my hands doing? Number 4, you start overanalyzing every word that came out of your mouth. You start analyzing, did I use the right vocabulary? Did I use big enough words? Did I use too big of words? Did I talk too much? Did I not talk enough? Did I spit? Did I lisp? Did I wait too long to answer? Or was I too eager, not eager enough? Number 5, you overanalyze the clothing you wore. Like, was it not business attire? Was it too business-like or not business enough? Was I too casual? Was I not enough casual? What about the color of my tie? Was it too powerful, or should it have been a little bit more toned down? But the business attire I wore, my blouse, was my skirt long enough? Not tall enough? Was it dark enough? Did I pick the wrong colors? I should have wore a different pair of shoes. Number 6, you check your email every 5 minutes of the day. When you have a moment, you're checking your email. When you're in the bathroom, you're checking your email. Even when you're not checking your email, you're thinking about your email. Because they're going to email you if they don't call you, or they're going to call you and not email you, or they're going to do both. Or they're going to email because they couldn't get a hold of you when they tried to call you because, your phone's probably not working. Checking your email on your phone. You're taking 5 minutes out of your day at work and you're getting on the computer and checking your email there. And if you can't check it at work, you're texting somebody else to check it for you. Number 7, you start desperately checking the employer's website to see if the job posting that you originally applied for is still there. Because if it's still there, then they didn't find anybody. They didn't find the candidate yet. They haven't hired anybody yet. But then again, if it's gone, does that mean they've decided that they want to hire you and they just haven't contacted you yet? Or did they hire somebody else and they just haven't contacted you to let you down slowly? You know what they say about idle hands. And number 8, after all of that and the days go by, you have finally decided that you just didn't get the job and you start looking for another job. You have completely convinced yourself that you failed miserably. I have to go looking for another job because they don't want me. You must keep in mind that all of these 8 things, they are working all at once and there's no rhyme or reason. There's no established sequence. You could be experiencing any 8 of these things at any point during the time from when you walked out of the door for the interview to the time that you actually get a phone call. You're already a ball of nerves and you haven't even gotten a job yet. Welcome to nursing. Can anybody else relate to these 8 things? Do you care to add anything to the mix? What happens after the interview? Leave your comment down below. You know your comments are my caffeine. Share this with somebody. And as always, check your own pulse first.